Our lesson for today is about zero, negative, and rational exponents. After going through this lesson, you should be able to apply the laws involving positive integral exponents to zero and negative integral exponents. And you should also be able to simplify expressions with rational exponents. So, before we proceed to our main lesson, let's review on laws of exponent. Number 1, we have the product of powers. When we say product of powers, you are just going to add the exponents if the bases are the same. For example, a cubed times a raised to the 4th power is equal to, just add 3 and 4, so that is 7, meaning the product is a raised to the 7th power. Next, xy raised to the 5th power times x raised to the 4th power y squared is equal to, okay? So, since we have two variables here, just add the exponents of every variable. Okay? So, for x variable, we have 1 plus 4. That's the exponent. And then for the y, we have 5 plus 2. Okay? So, if you are going to add them, it will become x raised to the 5th power, y raised to the 7th power. That is how to multiply powers or product of powers. Okay, next, we have power of a power. So in here, class, as you notice, we have two exponents. A squared raised to the 5th power. So, 2 and 5, you're going to multiply them since they are exponents. So, 2 times 5, that is 10, meaning a squared raised to the 5th power is a raised to the 10th power. Next, a squared over b cubed raised to the 3rd power. Okay? So, if this is the given, no? If it is a fraction, so you're going to distribute the exponent na 3 to the numerator and denominator. So it will become a raised to 2 times 3 over b raised to 3 times 3. And after that, you can now multiply. So it will become a raised to 6 over b raised to 9. That is power of a power. There are two exponents. Next, we have a power of a product. What does this mean? So for example, we have two variables and one exponent, xy cubed. But as you notice, the variables are enclosed by close and open parentheses. Okay, so you're going to distribute the exponent to both variables. So it will become x cubed, y cubed. Another example, the cube of ab squared c raised to the 4th power. So, you're going to distribute the exponent na 3, yung nasa labas po. Okay? So, it will become a raised to 1 times 3 because the exponent of a is 1. That is why we have 1 times 3. And then b raised to 2 times 3. And c raised to 4 times 3. And after that, you can now get the product of the exponents. So, it will become a cubed, b raised to the 6th power, c raised to 12th power. Next, we have power of a quotient. So we have two cases here. Case number 1, x raised to a over x raised to b is equal to x raised to a minus b, where a is greater than b. Kung ang exponent nyo yung numerator ay mas mataas kaysa kay denominator, just subtract it. Okay? Just subtract the exponent. So it goes like this. X raised to 9 divided by x raised to the 5th power. So just subtract since they have the same base. 9 minus 5 is 4. Therefore, the quotient is x raised to the 4th power. Another example. 9m raised to 8th power divided by 12m cubed. So first, you are going to divide the numerical coefficients. We have 9 over 12. So if you are going to divide them, or if you are going to simplify them, it will become 3 over 4. And after that, you can now subtract the exponents of the variable m. So we have 8 minus 3, which is 5. Okay, so your answer would be 3m raised to the 5th power over 4. Next case, we have x raised to a over x raised to b. If your a is less than b, you're going to answer like this, 1 over x raised to b minus a. There is an exponent 1, or you're going to get the reciprocal. Okay? Get the reciprocal of your answer. So it will become Ayan. For example, x raised to the 5th power divided by x raised to the 8th power. So, get the reciprocal, it will become 1 over x raised to 8 minus 5. So, subtract it. 8 minus 5, that is 3, meaning your answer will become 1 over x cubed. Next, 20m cubed divided by 12m raised to the 7th power. So, as you notice, class, the exponent of the denominator is greater than the numerator, meaning you are going to get the reciprocal of your answer later. Okay? So, 20 over 12, if you are going to simplify that one, that is 5 over 3. And then next, m cubed over m raised to the 7th power. So, subtract it. 7 minus 3 is 4. So, we have 1 over m raised to the 4th power. And multiply to your answer, which is 5 times 1, which is equal to 5. 3 times m raised to 4. So, we have 3m raised to the 4th power. Okay? That's it.